Ubisoft has just crossed over $1 billion in revenue with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This includes all the DLC expansions as well as the base vanilla version of the game. Ever since the game came out, it's been just 1 year and Ubisoft has already crossed over $1 billion, which is just a massive milestone that I don't think any of the Assassin's Creed games or even any of the Ubisoft games has ever made this much money for Ubisoft. Now, according to Eurogamers here, they've now given us some more information, some more in-depth on what Guillemot, who is the boss of Ubisoft, who has now given us some more insight on what Ubisoft is working on and how the future of Assassin's Creed is basically going to move forward, looking at some of the huge success and milestones that this game has currently been hitting. Assassin's Creed Valhalla has now earned more than $1 billion in revenue, making it the first game in Ubisoft's flagship franchise to ever do so. Now, this game has basically crossed one of the most popular Assassin's Creeds, which is Odyssey and even Origins, and Valhalla has also been the series' best supported games in terms of post-launch content, and that we already know because Valhalla's first initial season pass included the Ireland and Paris expansion, which then added a fresh storyline set over the sprawling new maps. And meanwhile, Ubisoft has also given us a bunch of free additional seasonal contents like festivals and new challenges-based game modes. There's also been a dozen of cosmetic packs adding new armors, weapons, mounts, and ship skins. And obviously 80% of these cosmetic packs that Ubisoft released was of course sold as Helix exclusive, which means that you have to pay some microtransaction money in order to get these items, because most of the good weapons, good armors, or anything that looks good is basically locked behind a paywall, which you cannot really get in the game. So that's a big bummer, and Ubisoft is lately doing that a lot with the upcoming Assassin's Creed games as well. And this is one of the biggest reasons as to why Ubisoft is never going to change how Assassin's Creed games are now going to go forward, because now they've earned over $1 billion, which is a massive amount of money that a studio could indeed earn from one particular game. So $1 billion is huge, and Ubisoft of course knows this, that the potential for Valhalla is massive, and they're most likely going to continue the same kind of post-launch content ways of how they're now continuing with Valhalla. And as you guys already know, the upcoming Dawn of Ragnarok expansion is basically 40 hours long of mythological add-on. So this expansion alone could be generating around $300,000 for Ubisoft, I think, because believe me or not, people are actually excited for this new Norse mythological expansion, even though it's not an Assassin's Creed type of related content, even though it's not what Assassin's Creed represents. People are still excited for us because it's basically fun. It gives us a whole new set of content. It's something new to the Assassin's Creed series, and at the same time, we are losing focus towards what the base Assassin's Creed games, the vanilla Assassin's Creed games, have been representing for all these years. So that's not going to be present in Assassin's Creed for the future content as well, even with the upcoming Ubisoft's biggest title, what they call as Assassin's Creed Infinity. I don't think that Ubisoft is going to go back to what old school Assassin's Creed games basically represented, because now they're making more money than ever, which also means that they're going to be selling more skins and more items, which are going to be locked behind a paywall. And this cycle can only be broken if us fans speak up about it and, you know, let Ubisoft know what the issues are with the game, what kind of new changes we want to see, because it seems like Ubisoft is not going to change up for anything in the upcoming future. So unless we go ahead and let our voices known in order to make the game better, nothing is going to change. So please go ahead in the comment section down below. I always say this, if you guys are watching this video, just take a few seconds of your time. It hardly takes a minute for you guys to go ahead and put in your feedbacks on what kind of new changes that you guys want to see in the upcoming Assassin's Creed updates, or even expansions, or even an upcoming Assassin's Creed game, which is basically Assassin's Creed Infinity. If you guys want to see any sort of changes with the future of the game, then please let Ubisoft know by just putting your thoughts down below in the comments, because I do know, because a lot of people, a lot of developers from Ubisoft do end up watching my videos. They do take feedbacks from you fans. They do read all the comments. So if any of you guys watching this video have a really good idea, then that would obviously help out the developers in order to making the game much better for us in the future. So all I wanted to say is just leave your feedbacks in the comments. That would really help out the community. And let me know down below in the comments, lads, are you guys going to be spending $40 in order to buy the upcoming Dawn of Ragnarok DLC expansion for Assassin's Creed Valhalla or not? Because I would love to know your opinions. And like you guys already know, I always keep you guys updated with all the latest information about Assassin's Creed, as well as all the upcoming open world games, because that is what I cover on this channel. And at the same time, I keep all of my videos as short as possible without really having to drag my videos all the way to 10 minutes long for those juicy ad revenues. So short and on to the point videos, which basically delivers the information that you need as soon as possible without really having to waste your time. Then make sure to go ahead and drop a like on this video and show your support, because YouTube algorithm, it does not support these short content. So if you guys could just show your support by dropping a like, that would really mean a lot to me as a content creator. And for more content like these, make sure to go ahead, subscribe to my channel and turn the notifications on and set the notification settings to all, because if you don't do that, then the broke-ass YouTube platform, they just don't send you guys the notifications of my daily videos, because I upload videos every single day for you guys. So if you don't turn the notifications on and set it to all, then you're basically not going to receive it. That's how broke the platform is. Now, with that being said, lads, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Until then, take it easy, fams, and goodbye.